the start off said the management of Ghana Water Company Limited wishes to announce that we are experiencing some challenges with water supply in Accra and most cities during this high demand period. Management advises consumers to increase storage of water while it is flowing through their taps, so in the event of low pressures or no flow, consumers can resort to their storage. And Omaka Niome was said, yeah, to make sure say insuo kakra obenya obetimi ayusu ne ye. Mensa aka panyin ne nsa hye statement yi ase ora Stanley Mate wa homa ne so. Ora Mate akwa be kosi sen so ni.
Yo, yeah.
Na apomu ye de.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I was looking out for baby mehu challenges potty more experience as a company. But as a statement no any Asempa ya.
Okay, into the air can say we are in a dry season. Into demand for water cost through. Osha in some parts of the regions, so and in some parts of the countries, so Galamsey operations as a result of the dry season, so affected the volumes of water here treaty. Into there's a gap between demand and supply, and we have had to ration in those areas, especially secondary and Takrade twin city. Actually, so pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, now we are all being encouraged to wash our hands under running water, and not only wash our hands, but also wash down thoroughly, because this year we are using almost some other parts of our bodies also for communications. In terms of demand for water, equals than normal. So that is why we are saying, say, it's important to say we'll get water so that we can wash our hands, we can take our baths, that we can use for other domestic issues. So you can say in areas where water is not flowing regularly, amount for NPC almost storage, so that at least in the event when water is not flowing, they can resort to their storage. We are also saying that because they have to wash our hands under running water, so until or we improvise other means in the event that so flow through their taps, like a Veronica buckets. Veronica buckets, improvised buckets now are fixed with taps. In basic schools, or we use it for hand washing. We can improvise those ones so that the event that so flow through your taps. We can resort to those ones, and then we dispose of the dirty water immediately to avoid any eventuality. Now, the other aspect also said in other areas now we are getting water 24/7 or so. Yeah, kind of say yes, sir, immediately. Yeah, usually in so kakani because we need the water for our health. So the watering of lawns, the washing of vehicles with water hoses, leakages and kitchen in fee young casaho. A bit to say an answer if young polytanks above valves in him and answer above valves also I say and so let me call overflow. We are also advising and encouraging say let us repair all these leakages, lying store not a young desist. We should desist from watering of lawns, so that we can have more water in the system to keep healthy and to keep clean.
And
so the essence of when I actually release number out and say, let us use water judiciously around this period that demands that control. But because we have had to wash down more frequently, demand cost because of dry season, demand cost. Then I'm saying so are affecting. I'm a demand cost in some areas. And yeah, patcho. So around this time, no more using so kind of system no year. Na intimi
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
And for you will Greater Accra. Yeah, source of water, Monsumutimi, it treated in my hefa, wager dam na.
Okay, wager dam our home, wager treatment plants now hold more serving the western and some part of the central part of Accra. But also hold more serving the northeastern part and then the eastern and some central part of Accra. Nina function, but you realize that there's some imbalance in the system. So it's a clear indication that demand echo high. And that is what we are saying, say, now the Ghana Water Company Limited is also supporting the operators of the desal plant so that they can come on board on time, then we can have more water in the system to forestall any eventuality.
Okay, demand na ekostro no enema insuo ne ma was some part and now say supply and kasanso swate, which is which?
It's a factor. Both are factors. Demand no cost. In some areas also, low pressures. In some areas also, because of the use of water and because of the elevation and because of other factors, they are not getting water regularly the way they should.
No, because me share baby to say Teshi and the pictures are me huno amount for
pictures now you who on social media and old pictures.
Oh, they are old pictures.
I live on the Sprinters Road. I come from Teshi and I use the Teshi route every day. People are not carrying gallons around because we are rationing water. And then they started rationing water within Teshi and Nova area. So they are all aware at times and then they store water. Now, like I said initially, we are also working with the operators of the desalination plant so that they can come on board as early as practicable. Then we can have more water in that area as well. But let us disregard the pictures on social media, old pictures.
Okay, those are old pictures. I'll take it from you and grant you that. But the other thing is, apart from Teshi, there are other areas also. Insuo no emma waka say Teshi they are aware of water rationing na ekoso. What of the other areas? Mama omehu, are you releasing any timetable for them to also know? See ana mo hama more say amount for install water no. How do they know time and insuo ni beba for them to store?
Okay, in Greater Accra region, we are only rationing water around Teshi, Nova, and some parts of Tema. And they are aware.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
And I get a ration issue. But what they are saying is a demand not a cost. So obviously there will be that imbalances. And that is what we are saying. So let us manage the water very well. We are doing everything to pump in more water into the system so that the system will stabilize.
Yeah, but I'm struggling to accept the fact that demand no a cost. Yes, you can say demand a cost. But how does that affect insuo inflow through my taps? Because insuo no eba and demand ne was runti yen nyina yentumi enya bi we no insuo ne makra. And I'm struggling to
Now, in treatment plant our car no it might about 120 million gallons of water a day.
Yes.
Our car. Now 120 million gallons here. Yes, severe in face challenges. Our system no. Yam fan say around January, around December, we are not facing these problems. Now, we are still producing 120 million gallons of water now. And then more areas are getting low pressures, which means that there's demand in other areas. In German, in Sono, and in Napa, which means a call further. That's what I say. So now we are pump in more water into the system, so that all those areas will be stabilized.
Oh, okay. And from where you sit, no, timelines be when this will all be over.
No, since with the coronavirus pandemic, we don't know what the future holds for us. So what we are saying is, let us use the water in the system judiciously. Because one of the ingredients I bet me boy stay safe, is water. Such as we are not only we're washing our hands under running water, but we are even communicating with your shoulders, your feet, that not the cow. So it's not just about washing our hands, but about washing our bodies thoroughly. Obviously, there will be high demand for water because there are people are wash it down. Once or twice in a day. Now, because of this communication, people will do that more frequently. Obviously, there will be increase in demand. So
yes.
Now we are washing our hands more often than hitherto we're doing. So obviously, the demand will go high. So those are the things I can say. Because we need to keep healthy, and because we need to keep clean, for other things that we use treated water for, like watering of lawns.
Yeah.
washing of vehicles and all the car. So we can have more water in the system to keep our bodies clean and healthy. If I just want to say, and that is what we are saying. And then to get more water in the system, leakages and kitchen repair. Obi who best to do outside or report it to the Ghana Water Company Limited immediately, rectify so that we can have that water in the system instead of several waste. When we practice all these things now, we are sure to save some water in the system. Now, the Ghana Water Company Limited, like I said initially, is also working as seriously as getting more water into the system through increased production and treatment plants.
And no more, you're saying.
And to increase production.
Yes.
So now, whether we can go beyond the capacity that we are treating now, no, we are doing that so that we can go above that the current capacity.
Now, saying outages kakra ye from in power no and affecting in any way on.
They do
Ekosiisen On Asempa.
There shouldn't be laying of blames. All the utilities are affected in a way.
Okay.
We all have challenges. So let us concentrate on how best we can all solve our challenges so that Ghanaians can be safe, can be clean and safe.
Okay.
Obviously, if there's no power, it will affect your treatment plants. So, no discussion is here. The way we can manage the water in the system so that we all can be safe, clean and healthy, and not spread the virus, assuming it gets into our midst.
But I think in all of this, the critical question would be, sir, in areas now, a official money water rationing because of high demand in supply is not able to meet demand. It will be areas be or in pressures in no. Are you minded to want to publish a timetable for them to also know say okay means you beba and it means store water no more a hono ye no ye to that particular question.
Okay, if we are not rationing water in that area now, there's no need to give them a timetable. They are still going to get the water. But those are the people who are here. It's not like you are getting water 24/7. No pay or sprinklers are now water hose alone hours on end.
Yeah, but the point is it means you no cry minim time beba. I was say me who answer na minya bi we are then we can talk of yenyusu ni ye.
The areas now you're rationing there. Omunim time na also because we are using public address system in announcing today, we are using social media, we are using the mass media, and they are all aware on days are also
Yeah, but why don't we do that across the board? Now OBM is okay, this is the challenge now.
Yeah,
demand across
in secondary credit and tension and throughout the country. They are not rationing anywhere apart from secondary credit and tension and
Yeah, I get you, but are you saying sir, because of the supply and as a demand that outstrips supply, you know? And may it necessary for us to ration water in every other part, Anna?
No. There are some areas we are managing this distribution, so the impact is not felt.
Areas, like areas to say
throughout the country. It's not just about Accra. Accra is not Ghana. We are managing the entire country.
Asempa FM.
So areas where we can increase production, we are increasing production
on Asempa FM.
So that there will be more water in the system. Areas where we can increase, we are managing the distribution so that at least it will be effective. If it comes to rationing now, we'll let people know, say, this is the situation, so we have had to ration it. And these are the days that you get water, these are the days that you wouldn't get water. And we'll do that publication if the need arises. But for now, that is not it. The areas where it is so, they are aware because we announce to them regularly, so they are aware.
Stanley, me pato me na si bibia ni ebese di nkomo bio. Why?
Always available. Always at your service.
Stanley Mate Ekasa Emma Ghana Water Company Limited na moten nkano. Ekosiisen so ne high Asempa 94.7 FM. Ma me fire in galamsey minute. Tip for today in twem hashtag no on social media end galamsey now. It's a campaign Ekosiisen and Asempa FM are launched to help in all the effort you put in to stop galamsey. We have to end galamsey because it kills aquatic animals for human and environmental survival. Chemicals used in galamsey tend to kill all animals that helps human and the environment to survive.
Ekosiisen On Asempa
Here and no him say insuo yenom no insuo river bodies near they are na enam wom and chemicals and then here the mercury gum, here the cyanide, here the hwan ye gu nsuo mu ni nyina ekum emmoa e wonsuom. Someone nso boa me ne wo because omu ni ho a o protein content ebeba from because enam a wo we ma o protein ni free nsuom. Enti here when take time obi free say we dey emfa me ho fa omu e wo mining regions ne nko ho. But if you are not careful enam na free ho ba wo nso wonya bi ewe no sa nam no emma. And that's why this should be of concern to you. Baby, I will be a Ghana. And that's our galamsey minute for this Tuesday afternoon. Ekosiisen On Asempa 94.7 FM. This one says, what's Stanley talking about? Because the emergence of coronavirus, the water wasn't flowing. Okay, before the emergence of coronavirus, the water wasn't flowing. We go to work in the morning and come back in the evening. So how does he say people are bathing more? Okay, are bathing more than often because of corona. Do we do the bathing at work? Massa, the tap know the flow, and the little which flows smells like rusted metallic water. Even in secondary Takrade, is there a rationing timetable? I am at West Halochrome. So which days do we get water? Good afternoon. Nays in Takrade with this one. Very, very important questions there. Senior will be a good day. The gentleman. Okay. And this is about Bernard. The gentleman Bernard you're about to interview is one of the few gentlemen who touched many lives way back at the University of Ghana as a student leader. He is deep, focused, and selfless. Every party should be happy to have him in their fold. He represents the future. It's therefore surprising how the NPP is treating this gem of a youth. He should fight on. I wish him well. No name attached to this one. Messages are Aban Edos, but let me read this one quickly from the Embassy of the Republic of Ghana in the US of A. In the statement says, the Embassy of the Republic of Ghana in US of A wishes to inform the general public that due to the increase and rapid spread of the COVID-19, that's the coronavirus, both in the US and globally, it has become necessary to take precautionary measures to protect its client. In this regard, the Consular Department will suspend both mailed and in-person services for the issuance of Ghanaian visas and passport effective Tuesday, March 17th, 2020. A free air corner, o copy passport, o copy visa, wo Ghana Embassy, wo US, aba Ghana ha nya dia ubenyebi. All mails received prior to the effective date, enti mails or monsa kan before ene will be processed and dispatched to applicant. The embassy, in consultation with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, is also suspending all official travels and public engagement. For regular updates, please visit our website and where Ghana for more say names and papa on Facebook Live, on YouTube and a online and on our affiliate radio stations in the US. Also for regular updates, please visit our website www.ghanaembassydc.org in the Ghana Embassy DC one word .org and our social media pages including Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. For emergency consular assistance, please contact or more provided emails me and passport@ghanaembassydc.org and the same visa@ghanaembassydc.org, and this is signed by Kofi Tonto Kofi, head of information and public affairs at the Ghana Embassy in the US of A. The Kofi statement or the Abba and the Kofi, good afternoon to you wherever you may be. And
Ekosiisen On Asempa
Ekosiisen On Asempa. Me bacho messages no fa de ebrem. I mean na ya boa for ase in the Obapa product Agbeve Herbal Hospital A202 Services Limited. Your Omama Royal Chocolate, Levia Shower Cream, your Weber Coal, Weber We Care, Belmont, Ecobank Ghana, My Own House, your Provident Insurance, Franco Trading Enterprise, Ostec Real Estate, Cocoa Dairy Free Coconut Milk, your Bank of Africa, Awake Mineral Water, Trelidor Bagla Profin, and a Giddy Syrup and capsules. enyumeko a eboa me de Ekosiise ndwumadi ebremo eno no ende mo nhya ne nso emfa ema yen Ekosiise nso na ha Asempa 94.7 FM ma menko na yen hyase eni enkomo Bernard Odrutechi abeka yen sa e wo studio ha Bernard akwa aba net zen
obi mi ho ye te sa akomasika
bibia ekoyi
ai
Sunyane West ehoboko
ehoye boko ko bi so ifre krase ne yabakro mu nti obetwa nkwai mass mako be se 300 na wadura ha
300 miles
ansa na wadura
from Sunyane to Accra
na oba hanso awunia almost 7 hours 6 to 7 hours of drive nti se obi free Sunyane no oba na cheso tum se said kusie pia free ni boma wia no unze kusie ntem pia wia nti se rat pia wia na chese ya asamadanko
wow
but
fantastic ndi ya mama kwaba ma minni kan musa o party be a kwan so mo be nominations in the amount for nkofa forms and fill file no utu sa na ma no
sure but obianse na mamili kan cha watie for na me nsan cha me party mpanin for in the year 2008
okay
president of the country na His Excellency Nanado make his statement be na I one of the greatest motivation to me as a fellow say Mayor Ghana man you say we were not born poor. Poverty in Ghana is a function of poor leadership. We were not born poor. And he said the Asian tigers no Singapore tier no sana Ghana so yet here. That statement was the time I know my balego no more by 17 call for that election no. Or say poverty is a functionality and end result of poor leadership. And that statement now striking me from that time no till now. And for me, I'm one of the biggest fan of him. Though me want to party with there, but at the personal level, no, me value that statement and they say, "Oh, be a call fellowship no no." At the back when could say was about leadership, and Obe who say, "Country be a be peja na be jegua." The leadership. And that statement na mampeni o tiswi kan 2006 2007 mu hono. Adimiti mu dem be pemon. And it has been my driving force to say yenso was yenso yetimi yebi be kan de no. And Obi, and then me maya wo hano ye say me pese me appreciate me party. Because Obi all over the world no. And your party bia na wo ma ya ma akwanya mani pakra predibre. Ebi wo ha ye kangaroo style of leadership. What you say? Obi to make us a father go son comes. Enti Obi to be in a party no dream say ya ma kwan obi a me predibre no. That is a plus. Obi plus number 2 so ye so far rules say they to abana. There were 3 categories of people at your party in the bomb. Okay. The youth, women, and persons with disability.
Persons with disability.
Obi Saoshe, your man Penny Otisu Neya, or your co-chair of United Nations Eminent Group of Leaders. And there are 3 criteria on Bohobine: climate change, gender, disability. In the Saoshe Nema Mampenia or your co-chair or Bohobine, climate change kind. Disability to us, and agenda number 3. In the Saoshe Muya. Party no ankasa no ya de a ene United Nations na adwen ya baako so to say ye bie kwan ato ho na mom democracy ni ye adwuma de nan so no ye nas MPP de ye be ma preferential treatment to the youth person disability ne ma no that is a fantastic platform enti ene share nkran ma ye no mabunu bi asabi ye nyenye ska dan ma no e share kokodro no because for example me party say in all ye 52,000 but say wo your ba wo your babuna na wadi dem a ye ma 50% rebate and obi me ameti hey say minisi cut second Japan kra na within 50% rebate no I motivate me so that alone no from my party no encouragement mame and na share me crying as obi amadi dem obi a me san ye babunu no I encourage me say come what me no the only party to join in my life will be MPP but then also I'm a liberal democratic person in thinking and in philosophy. Me believe with me say we should be center right. Center right in anything. We should allow the rule to work. And this offer Ghana from 19 UGC Sitama, Ebabewo Northern People's Party, Ebewo PFP, Bewo ye party a timu neya. Party a Ghana ye kan bakose mua. Ama kabemi kemi ye timpa no a MPP party. And no na me no as a young person no. That motivation ni drive ni say I love to be part of that party. And then again, so I'm also a capitalist. And that's a property owning democracy. Recently, last year, many national youth wing told the whole country and I training young people about the party philosophy. Because Obi, we show you me 30 pa, me tanso share some will be a minimum. Minyante, that's a wabo MPP, a national anthem. When you say a national anthem,
A party answer.
Yes. You call rounds on me who say most of the young people from the tertiary no enim ya antem ne to. And obe permit me, I met him the 1 minute at no. We are the new patriotic party. We are the new patriotic party. The elephants are winning symbol. We have won to save Ghana. You call round me realize it say all over the country no. So we young people tenor. Emobe one the name sanyom neto. But this is a song. It was from day one no. We have to imbibe that philosophy, that orientation, that intuition in people. Because Obe will say we are the new patriotic party. The elephant is our winning symbol. We have one power to save Ghana. What it means in say MPP as a party in your power DNAC. Judging from the year 2000 to 2009, her policies are hold obi etimi ba Ghana. Now sign February the year 2017 till now. Her policies are within a period of 4 years no etimi aba. Which me said there is a party as a young person no, I want to belong to. And so we try me too. Ubu me naimo I want to remain in MPP. So it is not about whether say obi ya be form ye form. I love to be part of the party because of philosophical underpinnings. Me believe we say obi and it's a me no shot at the crop. And that is property owning democracy. Obi me can send be enroll with sister station say. So for MPP way back 2000 year no. Yemfa Dr. Bawumia currently the His Excellency the Vice President. So far you can say property owning democracy. People misconstrue it and say it was say unya daima unya we know property could be physical and intellectual. And let me zero it down. Abra yet talk country no. I was the one training the TESCOM people on the party philosophy. And I told them say you can say property owning democracy. It doesn't mean say consider wo is legon. Consider wa shalibotwe. So ko school na you hu suade na wa ben na wunimade a you can be like Dr. Bawumia. Into be kaya 2016 election no say Dr. Bawumia kasape na ndisi fo atiato. Otumi post 171 question. Na vice president then in Ghana na waira. It means at that time no one for learn Chris and post question or the intellectualism. Into young people on person joining any party no recommendation is say join a property owning democratic party, and that is MPP. And no bamwa man train Kosi Abronsan ko school nenya nimde unya nimde we are package there nimde and sell it to Ghana. And nontina amount for join a party before answer Dr. Bawumia. But because of intellectual property no now he's way ahead. Why? Because one land cruiser one child die or chain nimde enti enne se nema here so price wo Ghana pe no share ni knowledge it can't temper down. To be frank with you, I have lived and voted since the year 2004. I have never seen a more intelligent vice president like the one we have. Anybody can debate me. He's been a vice president or man in the office now more visible. Why? Intellectual property. I was telling the TESCOM people say, oh hanne, bia na papa, o mame o soa, enye nanado, enye minister. But so what me suya de ye adachi bino, you possess intellectual property. And tia brak ne Japan modi omusika ni omuka se bua party no. Unswedu campaign tama, you package your knowledge, your intellectualism, and sell it to Ghanaians. Because politics is contest of ideas. And it's a name better na hane. No man tiniam package ideas in knowledge criminal. They are not a politician. I've also said something. It's a politics one, a board mass. Politics is a board mass. And board mass and bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Enti obi, baby a utibiano. We a politician in the board mass no focus on multiplication and addition. Make sure say your party multiplies in number. You add more people. Obi be a politicians say your board master. Don't focus on division and subtraction. Until your action, inaction, omission and commission as a politician no must play down division and subtraction. And focus much on multiplication and addition. And that is why as a young person, Obi, my focus is to join this party to make sure say the board mass in politics, I will focus much on multiplication and addition. And that is what it is.
And that has been a motivation.
My drive.
All this while.
My drive.
And maybe announcing a name somehow here why you say you would want to represent your people in parliament.
And Obi not only parliament alone. Obi right from I would say we are university no. Obi be only be become a back say I serve to them from my heart. And I believe in selfless leadership. It is leadership for me. Look when you can say me say leadership is the end result of three things: meritocracy, honesty, and pragmatism. MHP. Meritocracy, honesty, pragmatism. Meritocracy. yempe nipa sebi omo fata na omo ni ade anim and so when the last of Nana no the nipa anima no ama free no ama one village one down one district one factory planning for food and job enti se nyame mfasa amadache kra oni ho a these are the legacies to show unya former president Kofo wama health insurance wama a lot of things ma kwa wa no omo wokwa school feeding capitation grant no the jaw. So that is meritocracy. So when you have leaders on grounds of meritocracy, it lifts the image of the country up. Number 2, honesty. Obi, you hear leadership ebe demonstrating honesty to Ghanaians. Let me commend the president. COVID-19 by one friends ye, or they can't buy out the kasai. Secondly, or the direct saba. That is honesty in leadership. Number 3, pragmatism. A pragmatic leader look at what can work at a given moment. Enti won't nasen ka say me kale kintino kale for there ye no nsafufuo. When you get to Rome, you do what the Romans do. Enti in the Asian tigers no, the man Singapore ekwa animu was meritocracy, honesty, pragmatism. In my party MPP, I see these qualities that people should possess to get in. And until another can say we have the what? Men. You can only get the men on grounds of meritocracy. You can only get the man when they demonstrate honesty. You can only get the men when you exhibit pragmatism. Obi, right from university days, me call me crazy koya assemblyman. And Tiabra na me fefo bi ma from common presidency, you know, everybody would have thought I would have joined national politics straight away. But me believe we say in the year 2012 I call Supreme Court, no. All my elections are won at the polling station. And yasi we are say adia ba ko a ye from top funamana. Anything else that succeeds must start from the bottom. Yeah. And I went down to my community to become an assemblyman.
After university,
yes,
as JCR president, yes, for Commonwealth,
yes,
and I will
assemblyman.
Kwetire
Sunyane West.
Sunyane
West. Before me, Bowman and Babedi presiding member of district num.
Okay.
And the way you say and yet media and yet top down and your bottom up approach, and it means I know the needs of the people. Obian somewhere within the party, my polling station executive, my polling agent for 3 terms. Say campaign, kasa pass, campaign drew Obi Konkrasa ye kwaha. Krobia ni West, Sunyane West Mingremo. There were 38 electoral areas, 102 communities. Obi, community I mean him hona fene nyankopon be kreti. What must say? It is because after university and I'm in Fefonomo and Namon Krani Kumaseni Adeno, I went down to my community. Obi when himself brad Yama selecting me for fellowship on a community service.
Yeah.
Because I share US Embassy interview, no, they asked me a whole lot of questions. One question they differentiating me, say, Obia from Common Presidency. We are thinking of the lives of Otu Konone, Samia Ukumone, you know, what is the drive? And my drive was simple. Solution must come from the people. Every great leader, Luke, when you money mono, you have to live with the people because solutions are not hanging in the air. When you live with the people, they'll give you solutions. Yeah. That is my thinking, and that was the driver. I me more from those days to now. Obi, enunti na ama 10 BS me aspire me call for positioner. I have a deep grassroots support. It is because I always live with people. Me guys come out. I dear man me when the presidency prior say me other colleagues, you know, no be montant na honum. But I was always with the boys. You charge it together. You dear blood together. What you must say? So no mal. You know what you mean? And the guys felt to say, "Akwe one of us. What your problem?" I say, and Obi undisputably, so come water. The leaders say I feel say leaders must live with the people to know the problems. Sebano sana e matem bia no peja die ma wunya ni pama ne som. Enti Obi media me motivation no maka bibia no e be sama adwuna free MPP ho. Nothing because I party mraya adwuma e party mpanifu e wo me wonim de because Obi yes say obofo a okodina ya no setuo kana wo a wudi aya no be ye den aya oni ye obi ase hante ko hantena wo na odi nachi enti say wo ye young person now aspire. Who are the people you look up to? In my party, I look up to the presidency because he has motivated me. Say, poverty is the functionality of poor leadership, and it's a me. My motivation is say to aspire to the top, to also make sure say me aspire political leadership. Make media transforming the brabo, and truly he has done that. It means me empire born say, "Sinyanko ponya madam." Na me party mpani voya madam that na me tumi bedi ade anima. Dia me man pani de adua me mu ato me mu to ma no. I also aspire and do more because you see dua kokona nsetena ase wu afi atwam no ntekuma ntena ase
entonko wow enti from assembly member or rise by a presiding member
sure.
Sunyane West, a municipal assembly.
Now municipality.
Now a municipal assembly. And now you want to become member of parliament.
Sure.
Okofa form a file. Ako through vetting.
Right.
Then
oh, the Mekai Sabra, the convert on the 29th of February.
Okay.
And he petition chair said by 11th of March. Na vetting result aba. And he obe me so you know me change ye. Many UK ban yedma.
Yeah.
Until me handle 5 countries in the world. Until most of the time, no, me speaking at universities in the world, Cambridge, Oxford, etc. Until your mom invite to go and speak at a program in London. Until on the 10th, the 11th, and a regional secretary to that vetting committee, now your announcement say, Sunyane West results by, you know, sitting member of parliament in Kwanoma recommending for approval.
Okay.
Enti mekasa anya me ya na meboa. I mean, me metena ha ntwantro. I'm a Vanda true stance. I felt say ade we dey measure. But quickly na me hu say no, your party ni war guidelines for seeking redress. Enti no we need to go through that process and make sure things work well. Now, I must admit say Oshayen appeals committee membership ni crap party na. These are dignified people. These are solid people who are prepared in the and they want to see how they can multiply the party fortunes. And to quickly now I'm a farm nomination for me read all the 9 membership.
Yes.
And I had a comfort because me who be to say Honorable Peter McMahon, Dr. Kwame Adokfo, Elizabeth Ohene Obaya Mponsan SK Buafo some 2 other Garini Marco and all those people. And I told myself say okay, baby abebe tobiano and impoye mo ngugi wa chengo can say me say anything that cannot kill you strengthens you.
Yeah.
Ebi abibi wo ho esi a wadwen ye wo say oh we dey nke kumi, but I mean if you persevere enough ebi na beton so obeka ya Joseph a prisoner called there na e man be ye popular enti me hu no say my not going through the vetting at the regional level no probably nyankopon pese party mpanimfo no hu me ye no mo hu say there is a kind of young guy your man quite not soon pertinent a better pertinent him. Enti fine, it is painful, it is better. Obi be or better na catcher or say Obi enya yano no nye no kwafo. Truth must be told. Because me share pertinent my polling station executive, polling station chairman, my polling agent for 3 terms 2008, 2012, 2016. I've been a major party financier in Quetrade in Tiabo 4 zone. Me can say me assembly pertinent court. I was a plenty for the party. Filing fee near there you trade other course you mean I'm a bear man petty no and aduma majen wo ho I wasn't expecting it. But you see Obika said life is not fair but God is good. Robert Schuller or say life is not fair but God is good. Instead maybe Obi life will not treat you the way you expect it. But whichever way it comes and be a man and swallow it. Indeed I've accepted that verdict in good faith at that level. And I told myself say once the party believes in rule of law no I'll test the law. And party say I'll go through appeal, and through the appeal no nyame ya adoma ochina 11 am and I make ko share appeal committee
ochina 11 am
and I have absolute confidence in the party, absolute. Now me tie any say obi adwene ne say obi da to obi ameme nka ho obi bia disqualify na me de me confidence am wo no e wa appeal committee mu no e about 100.1%. Me wo gidie say party mpanifo no betie me. It is up to me to make my case. And meaning say petting penny phone better how we can multiply and add than how we can divide and subtract. And on that premises, you know, me file kwanya we so the at this ready ama will be also disqualify no say let's go through the process because you see ye koko e ni ma obi a ochi koko bia no untimi ni koko mba into once upe koko na so didi ne maka ho and anam so etiri ne mfa yese nche into once I pen nam na yese ye bewe ne de regardless of what it is no yes,
and Nami Busa said, were you giving reasons for disqualification?
No, Obi said, I must be very honest with you. I brought disqualified when it was on radio and regional secretary of Bono and also and my campaign officer back home wrote an official letter to him. Say, Omo reasons na me di bejina so e di aba appeal. Omo ka chanze member appeals committee. Right? But Obi, mentias yemu say what kind of legal structure of every country. In every legal system, there were original court and appellate court. Say, if original court, appellate court, you go to appeal committee based on verdict of lower court. And it's a